I need a change. You've been cold to me too many times. You're wasting money. You're a leaker. So I'm replacing you with a new Navien tankless water heater. No more cold shoulders, no more leaks. Just spa-like comfort and Navien peace of mind. And oh, I want you out today.
When you're ready for a change, ask your plumber about Navien or visit tanklessmadesimple.com.
Count on Navien.
Hey, this is BJ. Thanks for listening to our show's podcast. If you're a fan of all things geeky, you should check out my other podcast, BJ Shea's Geek Nation. We have new episodes every day, and you can check it out at bjgeeknation.com.
Your wages are being garnished. We can stop that now. It's hard enough to pay your bills when things are good, let alone when a big chunk of your take-home pay is gone before you even get your check. I'm bankruptcy attorney Travis Gagne, and I can stop the garnishment and get the creditors off your back immediately, often the same day as our consultation. Both Chapter 7 and 13 provide bankruptcy relief, but choosing the right chapter is crucial. In a free consultation, we can create a plan to get your finances back under your control. The chapter you choose sets the tone for the next chapter of your life. Please contact me today at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com.
99.9 KISW, the Rock of Seattle. It's a week of pain. You heard the rumors. They're true. This is the biggest pain in the grass ever. Not 1 day, not 2 days, and 3 big days, and not days like all over the week. Tuesday, we start this whole thing on July 30th.
That's right. Then on Friday, the 2nd of August, and then the 3rd on a Saturday, all at the White River Amphitheater. Slipknot's going to be there.
They are?
Yes!
That's disturbing me, actually.
Oh, yes, Disturbed as well.
Yes, you know what? Rob Zombie.
Yes, I'm so stoked for Zombie. Vicky in this moment.
Yay! And how about Double M?
Marilyn Manson.
Yes. Volbeat's going to be there, too.
That's very awesome. Corrosion of Conformity. A lot of other bands. More will be announced, so just keep tabs on KSW.com to get all the information.
Now I know your next question. Tickets. You want to know where to get tickets? Well, here's where you get them. You get them this Friday at 10 a.m. at livenation.com. That's when they go on sale. Or you could sign up for the Rockaholic transmission by midnight tonight. Get yourself an exclusive pre-sale code delivered directly to your inbox tomorrow. Sign up for the Rockaholic transmission. Get that done. $2 from each ticket sold, benefiting the Vitalogy Foundation. So while you're seeing awesomeness, you are doing some good work too. You want all the info? You want the details? KISW.com.
Let's play B-Migs.
It's time to play the game. Yeah. Surrounded by a screaming name. B-Migs, don't be a loser. Whoa! B-Migs, you're a loser.
It is time to B-Migs. It's time to turn down for tacos.
Turn down for what?
Tuesday's taco time. Yeah, get some tacos.
Taco.
Yeah, buddy. That's what I'm talking about.
Are you talking about that, man?
Talking about some taco. All right, let's get to our contestant today. We got David in Tacoma. David, are you there, sir?
Yep. Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning. What's he playing for today, Steve?
Up for grabs, you're going to get tickets to the Interstate Batteries NASCAR season opener, which is happening this Saturday at Evergreen Speedway. Go to KISW.com for all the details. And if you want tickets, they're available now at etix.com.
All right, Steve, get out of here. For those playing at home, David will have 60 seconds to answer 10 questions. David, you can pass all you want, but you will only get 3 guesses per question. Are you ready?
I think so.
Which author's first book, The Long Walk, was written under the pen name Richard Bachman?
Oh, pass.
What is the buy-in for the main event of the World Series of Poker?
$1 million.
No.
10,000.
Yes. Nice. To annoy someone is said to ruffle their what?
Feathers.
Yes. How many atoms are in a molecule of water?
Oh, million.
No.
2 million.
No.
A billion.
No. What ice cream chain once sold a ketchup-flavored ice cream?
Ooh. Dryers.
No.
Pass.
Which branch of the U.S. Armed Forces do the Blue Angels belong to?
Navy.
Yes. How many Oscars did the 1997 movie Titanic win?
8.
No.
10, 12.
No. What is known as Ireland's kissing rock?
The Blarney Stone.
Yes. The zodiac is divided into how many astrological signs? Yes. How many moons does Mars have?
3.
No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Correct.
Oh, dang, man.
Right down the middle.
Yeah. Could go either way, though.
Yeah. Could be.
All right.
Depends on how much useless random information that Steve knows or how well he can guess.
We'll see, because sometimes, Tuesday can have your brain drag worse than a Monday, so we'll see.
It's true.
If Steve's, brain is dragging.
Steve, is your brain dragging?
Yes.
Are you ready?
Oh, yeah!
Which author's first book, The Long Walk, was written under the pen name Richard Bachman?
Stephen King.
Yes. What is the buy-in for the main event of the World Series of Poker?
I don't know why I know this, but isn't it $10,000?
Yes. Nice. To annoy someone is said to ruffle their what?
Feathers.
Yes. How many atoms are in a molecule of water?
2.
No.
3.
Yes. What ice cream chain once sold a ketchup-flavored ice cream?
Baskin Robbins?
Yes. What branch of the U.S. Armed Forces do the Blue Angels belong to?
The Navy.
Yes. How many Oscars did the 1997 movie Titanic win?
11.
Yes. What is known as Ireland's kissing rock?
The Blarney Stone.
Yes. The zodiac is divided into how many astrological signs?
12.
Yes. How many moons does Mars have?
2.
Yeah. Steve, you got a perfect 10.
What? Wow. What is that about?
Mic drop. Go home, dude. You're not going to do any better
Did
today.
I win?
Yeah, you won.
Sorry about that, David. Take it easy, buddy.
Jeez.
Wow. Maybe I should get drunk every weekend.
Yeah, that was insane.
And they stay there.
I got to take my hat off to you. I don't know how you pulled some of those answers out.
There were some questions that I thought that you wouldn't get.
There's no way he should just randomly get like some of those things that he got.
Which ones, man?
Like the buy-in for the World Series.
You know what? Because back in the day when we used to do our cystic fibrosis poker tournaments, they would always say that a winner could go to this, and it was. I remember seeing it valued at $10,000 or whatever, and I'm like, wow, that's what it costs to get into that. And so it's stuck in my brain.
All right,
yeah, that one didn't get me. It was the Mars one and the Titanic one. It's like he just pulled the first guess. He got the numbers right.
Titanic, of course, is my favorite movie.
Oh yeah, of course.
I've seen it a million times, and I was so happy when I watched the Academy Awards. I remember watching it and seeing them win all of those, and I was so touched by it. I just remember that that was a big deal. 11.
Yeah, Danny, did you know they won 11?
No, I had to Google it. It says 10.
It says 10.
I can't believe. Really?
Danny, shut your whore mouth right now because I won with
Sorry.
10.
Huh. I don't know if it's true or not. I had to Google it. That's all I was saying.
And they're saying they only won 10 Academy Awards. All right. Well, he didn't get it right anyway. He didn't say 10. That the caller didn't say. Oh wait, he did, didn't he?
Yeah. Okay. So 9-6. Steve, you still win.
Okay.
No, I got 10 right.
I mean, I wrote down 11.
I played the song.
Yeah, you played the song. You can't no take backs.
Don't listen to Danny and his lies.
Okay. Well, that makes me feel a little better that he didn't just get it with one guess on the 11.
Well, I mean, that's
but
what
the
I
Mars.
thought it was.
What about the Mars moons? What made you even know that? Do you know the names of them at least?
No, it's just a lucky guess.
I actually know the names of them. That's why I thought if he's never going to, I'd be like, I'll be the winner of that one.
Do you know him because of the Doom video game?
No, I actually know him because of Star Trek.
Oh, really?
I believe it's Romulus and Remus, right?
No.
That's not that's not the Mars. Oh.
No, it's Phobos and Deimos.
Oh, of course it is. I play stupid Terraforming Mars. I should know that. God, I said, where does Romulus and Remus come from?
I have no idea, but I looked on IMDb, and according to IMDb, Titanic has 11.
Yeah! Screw you!
Google. You let us down, Google.
Steve keeps his perfect 10, and I keep the integrity.
That's why I like Vicky more than Danny.
Yeah.
Yes!
Star Trek and Google let me down because I don't know what I'm talking about. Yes, Tybos and Phobe. Oh, I'm so embarrassed because I played that board game so much.
Well, congratulations.
I'm embarrassed for you.
Yeah. Congratulations, Steve. You won with a perfect 10.
Somebody says I can convince Steve's brain works better when there's still alcohol in the system.
I think they're right. You remember Doug? You know Doug Benson and Super High Me.
Yes,
he was smarter after 40 days of getting high.
All right, so every day before Beat Migs, I should get drunk.
I think that, look, if you want to have your perfect 10 streak go, yeah, I can't disagree with that.
This will go over well in the home, though.
Yeah, sure will.
Every time my wife comes home, I'm just drunk. I'm doing it for work.
That's right. I gotta keep my streak alive.
You want this house paid for?
Yeah.
I need to get 10 out of 10 every day.
Otherwise, they're gonna get rid of me. Right, they want to be happy at work. Today's happy fun day, and I gotta keep it happy by winning.
Today was great.
Yeah, congratulations, dude. Damn,
I'm alive right now.
You pulled out 11. You pulled out 2 moons. I would have been right about the moons, but wrong about the names. But at least I would have been right about how many there were.
2 felt like a good guess.
Yeah, I guess so.
Clearly it was, but
because all the planets have so many different moons. Like a lot of them, like 2 is good for you, buddy.
Right. Chris says we need a blow and go for Steve to play the game from now on.
Yeah, that's a fact.
You're not drunk enough. Go back in the other room.
All right. Got a new survey. Turns out that 20% of parents have been caught in the act by their kids. Only 20%? Really? How did I hit that lottery?
I don't know if that would be the lottery.
I know. That's just nuts. I would have thought for sure, as it were, I would have thought for sure that more parents get caught having sex by their kids. But only 20%, at least in this survey.
I know you've been caught.
Oh, yeah.
I've caught my parents once, and it'll never happen again. Vicky, did you ever catch your parents?
Not to where I saw anything. It's one of those, like, why is the door locked? Knocking on the door, like, wait, hold on a sec, we're getting dressed.
Okay.
And now looking back, I'm thinking that they were not. I mean, they probably were after, but that's not what they were doing.
Yeah,
but technically you didn't catch them.
You didn't catch them.
No, I did not.
So there we go.
Yeah.
Danny, ever?
No.
So, okay. So right there.
Wow.
This is a very scientific study. 50% of the people.
Yeah, which is so we've overachieved.
Yes.
So out of all the folks that have been caught by their kids, turns out a quarter of the people surveyed that got caught said they actually told their kids the truth about what was going on.
What are you doing?
Wow.
We're banging.
I can't believe that people. I mean, maybe these are younger people they're talking to, but there's no way my generation would ever sit the kids down and go, all right, here's what we're doing. We weren't that hippie enough.
Yeah, but I wonder if nowadays they're like, well, this is, you know, I mean, it's never an easy conversation to have, but now's the time to have it.
I guess you're right, dude. That's not something that I would have been capable of doing. It wasn't in our societal norms.
I think it's a perfectly great idea because you're trying to not promote that like shameful feeling around sexual intercourse for possibly having feelings or, you know, the tingling or whatever, and just saying this is perfectly normal. We're married. This is what we're doing. So,
Vicky, if your kids walk in on you and you're all tied up and getting beaten, you're going to have to talk with them then when you're all dressed up in leather?
First of all, that's what a dungeon is for, and that's why you have a lock to the dungeon.
Ah, there you go. That's the idea. All right.
I just creeped Steve out.
Yeah, you sure did.
No, I'm just trying to think, would you have like a combo lock or, like, I mean, would it be a key?
It would be a key lock, and I'm thinking like one of the little hotel ones, the little...
so even if they opened it, they couldn't get in.
That way housekeeping can't get in if you're...
And if it's going to be one of those long sessions, I'm getting a babysitter. They're going to sleep over to the grandparents' house. It's fine.
Yeah, there you go.
I plan ahead.
And plus, how could she explain it to them when their mouth is already being...
You can't talk with that git mask.
Yeah. Well, how about this person says, my parents never shut down and shut the door. They just went under the covers. My room was across the hall, by the way.
Oh, that's not... No, you got to shut the door.
You have to.
What is that about?
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. A large purple penguin statue that was swiped from a hotel in Oklahoma City apparently managed to return after police released surveillance camera images of this dude with this piece of artwork, which cost like $3,000, that he had it tucked under his arm. And
I'm glad that the cops were able to, call off the search.
Yeah, and this is a big thing. It's almost the size of him. And he had this tucked under his arm, and he's just carrying it around.
That thing looks taller than Vicky.
Yeah, probably. I think it is.
A giant purple penguin.
Yeah.
$3,000?
$3,000. That's what the artist says it cost.
Who the hell's paying $3,000 for that?
A city, because it looked like it was probably part of a statue collection that was outside, somewhere. Somebody
called it art.
Yeah, there you go. Paid big money for it. You don't think a purple penguin's worth $3,000, even one that big, bigger than Vicky?
No, I think you can get that at a garage sale for 25 cents.
I can't argue with that one.
It doesn't look like anything special, but then again, I don't know art.
Yeah. Well, it's interesting. You see, what do we have? Do we have the pigs around here?
Those are cool.
Yeah, and I've seen cows in other cities.
Oh, the pigs are cool.
The pigs are cool.
Pigs are cool.
Yeah, it seems like a lot of cities said, hey, we'll do this animal thing, but we'll do a different animal and just put them everywhere. So I imagine the penguins are the thing in Oklahoma City.
I'm looking at the picture. That guy looks like he had a couple too many drinks.
Yeah, he
decided, you know what? I'm taking this penguin home.
I wonder if he knew how much it actually costs. Like, that doesn't, like you said, maybe he just thought it was just something cheap and fun to take. And was like, oh, that'll look great in my mantelpiece. And then he didn't realize that it was $3,000, because that's something that I would do.
Yeah, so this was for a hotel, actually. So,
okay.
So the hotel paid for it, though. They're the ones that paid $3,000. They have this penguin hanging out.
Well, whenever we get drunk and we go to our conferences, I end up doing weird things at hotels.
No.
You?
No.
I would not be surprised if one day I woke up after a night drinking and there was a purple penguin in my hotel room.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised either.
So my favorite was when some wasted, it was just you and me, BJ, and I'm pulling this really heavy plant fixture, and I'm just dragging it into the elevator, and he's just like, what the hell are you doing? I'm like, it'll be hilarious. It'll just be in the elevator.
Yeah.
And you're like, no, this
Steve.
thing is too heavy. You probably can't even go up as soon as I pull it in.
That's when I was like, so this is what it's like partying with Steve.
Yes.
You're pulling giant plants into elevators.
Yeah. I did wake up once with multiple phone receivers in my hotel room. Because I would just walk around and remove them from the cord.
Oh, of course you would.
And then take them to the room because I thought that would be hilarious. No one can call anybody. Gotta collect them all.
There you go. Isn't he just delightful?
Wonderful.
Well, the hotel's happy that the Penguin's back. They said, well, they're thrilled that the Penguin's back in our flock. Oh.
Is that what they said?
That's exactly what they said. They're thrilled. Yeah, they're thrilled.
It's the lukewarm topic of the day.
All right, so this large purple penguin statue was returned after being stolen from a hotel in Oklahoma City. That is odd. So based on this, we want to know, what odd thing did you or someone you know take? You know, like trying to put a plant in an elevator, 206-421-ROCK. You can also text us at 77999. Let's go to Mike in Seattle, 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. Mike, you are on the Rock.
Hey, guys. You guys are awesome. I listen every day on the drive.
Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it, bud. What you got for us?
So, my buddy used to leave the bar every night all just drunk. So he'd go wandering around the streets and picking up random gnomes. Every time I'd go. The weird thing was that he'd like to find weird places to put them. So I'd wind up popping a squat in the middle of the night, and I'd look down after I closed the door, and I'd be staring face to face with a gnome with a weird look on his face.
Oh man, that's all. That's why if you put stuff in your yard that people can pick up and take with them, that's tough. Let's go to Katie in Renton, 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. Katie, you are on the Rock.
Hey, good morning. So I am that kid that stole something off of a front lawn, which is what I was going to tell you this morning.
You stole somebody off of what kind of lawn? Someone's lawn?
Someone's front lawn. Me and my friends, when we were teenagers, we were doing trick-or-treating around Halloween, and there was a lady that wouldn't answer her door, so we took a pitchfork out of her front lawn, and we started screaming, "We love pitchfork," the rest of the night.
How old were you?
I was about 14.
There you go. See, this is why. That's why us adults go, I don't know if teenagers should be trick-or-treating because they get pissed if they don't get what they want.
Well, yelling, "We love pitchfork."
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not answering my door if you're ringing it.
Yeah, Katie, if you got a pitchfork in your hand and you say you love pitchfork, like I love lamp, I might be in trouble. I understand.
Viva la pitchfork.
Oh, long live the pitchfork.
Still not answering my door.
I'm not going to be right. Yeah, Steve's right. That does not make it better, Katie, but at least we understand what you were saying.
I like this one. I was via text. I was high on acid and on a cruise in Alaska, and I stole the Tuesday rug from the elevator. It was Wednesday, and I thought I was helping the crew. 7 years later, still proudly have that rug. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. They got rugs that tell you what day it is?
Some places, I've seen that in hotels before where it says they'll have the date on a carpet, and they must just have, obviously, one for every day.
That's awesome.
That'd be weird if it just stayed on Tuesday the whole time.
I guess it makes sense. When you're on vacation time, you do kind of get lost.
You lose track of what day it is.
I mean, I had that during our time off. I did do that. I kind of forgot what day it was one time, and I thought, oh, this is awesome. I must really be relaxed.
Where's that carpet?
Yeah,
I don't know what today is.
Well, my mother-in-law, all she wanted was a giant, I guess this happens to old people, she just wanted a giant clock that would tell her the date. Because she said, I don't, sometimes I forget what day it is because she doesn't work. She's retired. And that's, I guess it's a big seller, the big giant, it just has giant numbers that just go the date and the time. They're just, it's huge. It's like a black background, giant white number. And I'm like, well, you went to decorate your place and then you got this just gigantic black, white, giant thing.
I could see you doing that in a few years.
Totally. Yeah.
When the day comes that you retire, I could totally see after a couple of years, you're going to be like, I just don't know what day it is.
Oh, I can't wait for that.
Yeah.
I mean, really, isn't that the coolest thing when you don't know what day it is? That means you're not working.
No need for an alarm clock and no idea what day it is. Yes. That's the perfect life.
Let's go to John in Bellevue. John, you are on the Rock.
Hey, guys.
Hey, John, welcome to the show. So how about you? What odd thing did you or someone you know take?
So I don't have a particular reason for taking it. I think I just took it to see if I could get away with it. But you know how sometimes you go into a restaurant and they have like the welcome to blank format?
Yeah.
Which, by the way, it's funny that someone else talked about it, Matt. Either way, I took the welcome to Sherry's mat at a Sherry's.
Oh, good call. Again, I don't advocate for stealing anything, but dude,
Don't get a pie with it.
I know, but
what if your name is Sherry and you put that in the front of your house? That would be fantastic. And if you were a hooker, forget it.
Oh, geez. Oh, that's a great idea. Dude, I would just love it because it would remind me of how awesome Sherry's pies are. And I would go, my brain would have one of those positive reactions if I would see the welcome to Sherry's in front of my house.
Look what I stole.
Oh,
they're so tasty. Some texter says I stole all the mats by a door that said Burger King from all the Burger Kings in Puyallup once.
Oh, damn.
Well, you have one in front of each door at your house.
Yeah. Oh, that's actually kind of cool.
I am the Burger King.
I don't advocate or condone it. I wish they would sell them so that I could have them. How about that?
There you go. I'm sure for the right price you could get one.
Yeah, see, I think it's a great idea as long as you can get one, but I would put one in front of my house.
When we were kids, my brother and I, we were really into those traffic flashing lights. You know, those ones that, whenever, not the traffic lights, but in a construction spot.
Yeah, the flashing ones.
Yeah, those little boxes that had the flashing yellow light.
They're portable
light.
Is what you're saying.
Yes. So one time we took a bunch of them. I mean, a bunch of them, right?
Whoa.
One night.
You and your brother?
Yes, and we filled up my room, so my whole room was just flashing.
Oh, come on.
And we thought it was awesome until my mom and dad realized what we did, and they're like, what the F? Did you not think we were ever going to see? Because we thought, if we hide them, that'd be
Your
awesome.
parents are angels. Your poor father.
Why?
Because he was a geeky guy like me, and all he wanted someone is just to watch Star Trek with him.
So it felt like a spaceship in there.
Okay, that would have been a good answer. I would have said, all right, at least you're coming to my neighborhood. You're still grounded, but I do like your answer.
We had like 15 or 20 of them. My room was tiny.
See, Mike, you know what, Sarah and Joey, I take it back. You kids are good kids. You really, really are. I now knowing what Steve did and his brother, forget about it.
You know what? Thank you. Yeah, I don't steal crazy things.
No.
I did have a friend, though, who is kind of similar to you. He would get drunk and he would just want to steal, construction cones.
We were kids, though. We weren't drunk.
Oh, well, I mean,
I don't know if that makes it better, Steve.
No, it doesn't, actually.
Yeah, so I went to his room one time. He had 10 construction cones. He had 2 stop signs. Yeah. He had a yield sign. He would have the sign where you're not supposed to park for this time, this period to this period. He would have some of those. He would just get drunk and just take them. And I'm like, what are you going to do with them? And
pretend he's homeless inside of his house.
Yeah, he thought it was the coolest thing. And I was like, this isn't cool, but just throw them away.
We used to have challenges in high school to do that. Who could get the most road signs? It would be the winner for the week.
In one night?
Yeah, in one night.
What, did you win?
No, never won. I got 16, but it was
16 road signs.
Oh yeah, we would go around driving around Friday nights, and we'd count them up on Saturday.
There was obviously nothing to do in your hometown.
From Albuquerque, New Mexico. Yes.
Yeah.
Blue meth or street signs.
Yeah.
I would have chosen that.
And when Danny was growing up, they hadn't really perfected the blue meth yet. Walter White hadn't really got it down.
It's true.
Yeah.
So he says, go back to that Burger King mat stealer.
Yeah.
His plan was to change them out for the ones at McDonald's, but it never happened. LOL.
Oh,
that's awesome.
That's ingenious. Again, we don't advocate or condone this, but that would be ingenious if I came into work this morning. I worked for a fast food restaurant, and it was the competitor. I'd be like, what is going on? And I might think it's a promotion. Because you never know if you work in these companies, you never know what your company's doing, and you're like, is this a thing? Are we doing? Or is the other guy? Because sometimes the other guy in the fast food wars and the wars of burgers, there is one burger company that sometimes likes to really be a little guerrilla tactics with the other one.
Yeah,
I would assume it was an attack. And then I would start going, all right, here's our new plan. That's how we're going to get them back for stealing our mats. And
what a weird kind of attack that would be, though.
See, that's Northeast thinking, though, Steve. You know that,
You're still going to... I'm not going to turn around and leave that place. I'm still going to go eat wherever place I went to.
Exactly. But I would think, they want to mess with us and tell people, you're over here when we're not. All right, here's what we're going to do.
This person says, I once stole a Crime Watch community sign because I thought it was a little ironic.
Oh, I like that.
The person says, when we lived in an apartment complex, we got bored one night, started switching people's decorations between their back patios. That's funny.
Oh, see, I could not. I couldn't live in that world. That would. I'd be like, how the F? And then I'd be so angry.
That's brilliant.
It's brilliant. But I know that would happen to me, and I would not be happy.
I wouldn't have that energy or effort to be able to do it, but that would be pretty funny if you just went around your neighborhood one night while wasted and you just switched out everybody's decorations.
Little Steve and his brother would.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, we got to get those guys back.
Oh, to be young and not drunk and dumb.
Exactly. Just you and your brother switching patio furniture.
Today's podcast was brought to you by Travis Gagne, bankruptcy attorney. He's here right now and has agreed to answer more of your questions about bankruptcy. How much does bankruptcy cost?
Usually with my office, we do a flat fee that includes all your court costs, filing fees, credit counseling, credit reports in one cost. In Chapter 13 cases, that usually starts at about $900. With Chapter 7 cases, the total cost, including all your court costs, attorney fees, is usually about $1,500. We offer payment plans on Chapter 7, so you can start a file with my office for as little as $200. You can send your creditor calls to us. We'll take your creditor calls while you gather up your information and make payments on the rest of the fees. With Chapter 13 cases, we can make payment arrangements in most cases as well and get your case filed even sooner in a Chapter 13 case because of the reorganization aspect to it.
Thanks, Travis. If you have more questions about bankruptcy, you can reach out to Travis anytime at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com. Thanks for listening.
You can tell when your car battery's dying. But with your water heater, you'll never know until it starts leaking. Before you buy another tank, consider a Navien tankless water heater. No storage tank to heat or leak. Lower energy bills and endless hot water for spa-like comfort. All backed by Navien's strong warranty. If your water heater is over 8 years old, it's time to check out Navien at tanklessmadesimple.com.
Count on Navien.